All right. Hey, welcome, savages, to your spoon-fed edition. Oh, yeah. I got my co-pilot right here. Hey, say hi, co-pilot. Right, he's right here. Oh, sorry, poked you in the eye. All right, I call this guy right here Antipasta. No, this guy right here. This guy. He's right here. I'm pointing right to him. Antipasta.
I don't see him. He didn't make him up.
All right. So, I really wanted to. Man, I've been really sick. I'm sorry. I just haven't been feeling good at all. And so, I started wanting to get the gang back together instead of like one people in combat, one people in like quick encounter dramatic task kind of style. So. Anyway, so we're going to do another sort of quick combat kind of deal, and then hopefully I can get you guys back together to finish off the the Federation of Magic Juicers and their one murder wraith. Thanks, Clark, and your spirit bow. So anyways, it's pretty cool. You guys dealt some damage to the Juicers. Juicers fought back a little bit. Mostly I'm just sort of worried about Cass and Lois and Luke. Especially Cass. I just assume Cass is a little squishy. But in Cass, I think got hit with the most amount of damage. Yeah, right. 31 mega damage, AP 3. Ouch. That's not gonna be happy. Clark got missed. Yeah, so anyways, through a couple narrations, so I got the rock outcropping. Guys have sort of gathered 7 of the 8 CS soldiers, and like I was just like, oh yeah, Angus is pissed because you left the general, and the general's the one that knew what was going on, and the general's like, oh, I know exactly who did this. It's the bleh. And he gets ripped apart by the 3 remaining zombies. And it just goes to the grave. Although I guess, Ophelia is a little crafty. She might be like, oh, let me respect her spirit. And then I'll be like, damn it, Ophelia, I can't believe you just did that to me. So we'll see what happens there. And then, a bunch more zombies suddenly appear. Although these zombies are interesting because they aren't CS soldiers, like they have been turned into zombies. They're clearly, bodies, cadavers, if you will, from the Federation of Magic, most likely, just given the garb that they're wearing. Lieutenant Cassandra Maverick introduces herself. I don't remember if Mercer made her a lieutenant or not. I just saw lieutenant. I don't know. So I think Mercer is her uncle. I didn't quite get it, because she was like Uncle Jess. I'm assuming Jess is Mercer's first name. I don't know. But I'm just rolling with it. I'm like, did Mercer just make himself a maverick? What? Anyway, so that's looking fun, and then of course, gotta give a little love to Big Joe. He gets a little love note put in his pocket in the middle of combat with zombies. Oh, Big Joe. All right, yeah, so, threw in a little notice for the invisible airship taking off. All right, yeah, right. And then we get to the domes, laser fire, pew, 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 shooting out. Jenny Jurgens seems pretty pissed that you guys killed a couple of the juicers right away, especially the big coal hole fan. She mentions she's apparently there's somebody out in the forest named Drakratha So Jenny Jurgens is like, hey, anybody see Drakratha? And then, yeah, then, a little notice roll as well. Not as bad because Antipasta is a little closer than everybody else. Name dropped Captain Gator. If any of you guys were in the Black Company and you got really good memories, you might recognize that. I mean, I'm sure Dan will recognize it. And then, just the guy who plays Mercer. He's the guy that gave me these cards and stuff. Yeah, Dan. And then, yeah, we got, some narration about laser fire, just lightening up the place. So juicers start shooting. And then, all hell breaks loose. The dome sort of, the left one goes dark, and then all of a sudden these black, oily, oozy, humanoid-esque creatures slurch out. 12 of them. And, while you might think they're just slow little blobs, they're actually very fast, semi-viscous, and permeable membranes. And almost like I was thinking in my head, like Venom, just like that black ooze, like shoots out like webs and pulls them through the forest or something like that. And the two juicers closest to the dome just get engulfed by one, and there's this, and moments later it moves off of them, leaving just like skeletal remains. All their flesh is just gone, and then all of a sudden Jenny's like, what? The enemy of my enemy is my friend kind of mentality. She forgets about the so-called heroes and just starts shooting the blobs, recognizing them as a far greater threat, apparently. Although, you never know. Luke is a pretty threatening. Did I want to say I made their fear checks? I don't know. If I forgot to make their fear... Oh, yep, made all their fear checks. I saw it. Hold up. Then Xander just pipes in like a little Xander time, just letting providing some context to maybe what's going on. And I think that my cats just knocked something down. Cats, Jesus. God, no one's playing a cat in this game. Underlies the importance of stopping these, bioorganic blobs. Otherwise, I might head over to Kingsdale and start wrecking havoc over there. So the juicers start firing, the juicers sort of begin helping the players. Even Jenny Jurgens unclips, gets down to the ground. She seems really excited to fight something that she's never heard of before or seen before. And I'll have a little OCC for Antipas. And okay, yeah. So we're gonna just resolve both these scenes via a quick combat. I threw a recap down for people who got hit. And then some quick encounter rules. Just sort of toying with it a little bit. I like the sense that you could sort of support yourself or another person as an additional action. Just because then it could like sort of give people like who have split the seconds or maybe speed on them already or extra arms or extra actions or something like that. Let them like sort of use that extra action, not to make another full roll, but could give them a +2 or someone else a +2. And I think Antipas, sorry, I don't know why, already did that, so everyone's going to get an additional +1 because of Monster Hunter. Then I was like, I like the idea that people could use free or innate actions, how they would normally. So like if you're happen to be a cyber knight and you're like, I'm going to cast boost trait to boost my fighting, which is an innate action, and then I'm gonna roll my fighting. Like you could do all that, if you hadn't already done that. And if you have powers already activated, they just carry over. So if you boosted something already, you could use that boosted skill this round. But then if you are looking to cast a new power or something like that, or use your arcane skill, you have to pay a little bit of extra power points. So I guess it's just the cost of it lasting the quick encounter scene, which is a few, probably, I don't know, it's 12 blobs, so could be like 3 or 4 rounds or something like that. And it's a dangerous encounter, so hopefully nobody crit fails. My character crit failed, and then Rob's character crit failed in Dan's quick encounters. So crit fails are gonna happen. So no joke. And then yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I totally missed that you could soak wounds as normal. My bad. All right. Okay, that's all I got, guys. Oh, I did want to just show you guys when we pick this back up next week, hopefully, or my next post. We'll be back into combat. Dang, sent me some really awesome playing cards. I can't wait to use my official Rift pit playing cards. So he sent me a bunch of other stuff too, but I'm really looking forward to that. All right, guys, a little bit of a lengthy video, but back in action. All right, guys, can't wait. And don't forget, any questions, send them to Antipasta right here, my co-GM. All right, thanks, guys. Bye-bye. Stay savage. Peace.